Hello learners, I welcome you to the certification course of Nutritional Biochemistry. I'm Kausalya. I'm doing my PhD in UPM and I'm also an associate editor in the Journal of Nerdy Grade Associated 1. Today I will discuss the modules in brief. So this is the overview for the whole of the course. So here in this, we will be first talking about the module 1, which is Introduction to Nutritional Biochemistry. Second is about the carbohydrates and their metabolism. Third is the protein and metabolism about the proteins. Fourth is lipid, their chemistry and the metabolism. Next is the vitamins, two types of vitamins, and it will be discussed in detail. And next is the minerals, which in that also I'll be discussing about the chemistry and the metabolism. Eighth is about the nucleic acid and the enzymes. Next comes the hormones. And I'll discuss about the buffers and electrolytes. So next is like the overview of each of the modules. So first module is Introduction to Nutritional Biochemistry. In this, I'll be covering about the definition of nutritional biochemistry, their biomolecular characteristics, the carbohydrate classifications, proteins, lipids, vitamins, minerals, and the nucleic acids. So in the carbohydrates and the metabolism, I'll be talking about the chemical properties, functions of the carbohydrates, types of carbohydrate metabolism, and the deficiency diseases as well. So moving to the module 3, it is about the protein and the metabolism. So here I'll be discussing the brief definition of what are proteins, their structures, and the classifications. So the classifications will be based on the chemical composition and their shape and the biological functions. And sometimes they do talk about the polarity of the proteins classification. Next will be the nutritional aspect of proteins. Physical and the chemical properties of the proteins will be discussed along with the deficiency diseases that caused due because of the less intake of the protein. Moving to the next is the module 4, which is about the lipid chemistry and metabolism. So here again, the small definition regarding the lipids will be talking. And next is the classification of lipids along with the properties of the lipids and what are the different types of fatty acids present, and their classification and the properties also will be taught in the module 4. Next comes to the module 5, which is fat-soluble vitamins. So as we know, like fat-soluble vitamins are A, D, E, and K, and it will be discussed along with what are the sources of the food we can intake for the vitamins, and that will be discussed in detail in this module. Next is module 6, vitamins, water-soluble vitamins here. So as usual, like these are the water-soluble vitamins that I'll be like discussing in detail, and their classifications also will be taught. And separately, each of the vitamins and their food sources, their deficiency diseases will be explained clearly. Moving to the module 7, minerals, chemistry, and the metabolism. So here, first of all, I'll be giving a short introduction about the importance of the minerals. Next is the sources of minerals and their classification. Next will be the bioavailability and deficiency of the minerals. So the minerals that will be covered in this module is calcium, iron, iodine, sodium, potassium, and the fluorine. Next is the module 8, which is about the nucleic acids and the enzymes. Here, a small introduction about the structure of nucleic acids and the types of nucleic acids will be discussed. Then there will be a comparison study of DNA and RNA. Then is the enzymes, their classifications, then how they are having the chemical and the nature and the properties of their enzymes will be discussed. Then the factors affecting the rate of enzyme activity, a short talk on coenzymes and the cofactors and the role of coenzymes and the function of coenzymes as well. Next is module 9, which is about the hormones. In this module, I'll be talking about the structure and functions of hormones, general classification of hormones, chemical classification of hormones, and total consideration of hormones and how they function. In the module 10, about the buffers, there will be a small introduction. Alongside, we'll be discussing about the blood buffer systems, acid-base disorders, what would be the respiratory acidosis and the alkalosis, and metabolic acidosis and alkalosis. A small talk on the anion gap and the determination of the anion gap will be discussed. Moving to the last module is the electrolytes. Electrolytes, in that part, I'll be talking about the sodium, potassium, calcium, magnesium, chloride, bicarbonate, electrolyte balance, and fluid balances. So these are the different types of electrolytes that will be discussed in the 11th module. So these are the 11 modules that we'll be covering under the certification course, and accordingly, we will see the next module. And wishing you all the very best. Thank you.